Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show on this 23rd of December 2020. 2 days before Christmas, 48 hours. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm frustrated. This is not going to be your normal show. And I'll tell you why I'm frustrated. All across North America, all across Europe, most of the world, really, the political structure of the entire world, our world leaders, they have not only dropped the ball, they've let us down in this entire situation. I'm going to tell you guys what. It's not your fault out there. You guys have, and I say you guys, I mean the people. The common people that have a job, hold down, go to work every day, and this situation has been thrust upon you, by your political structure, by the people that are supposed to be in charge. It's not your fault. You can't really do anything. Your voice, for the most part, goes unheard. But the politicians out there, their voice is heard. They got a microphone, a megaphone, and everything else, you know? And they're not only dropping the ball, there's going to be so many kids around the world right now, and even a lot of right here in North America, who are going to go more than hungry. There's going to be no Christmas tree. There's going to be no gifts because their parents don't have money to buy these things. Because they've been put out of work. They've been at home for months. They got bills all over the table. And open up their fridge and there might be nothing but a can of spoiled milk in there for Christmas. For these kids. And there's going to be not just a few kids. It's going to be thousands. Perhaps even millions of kids that this is what their Christmas is going to be. An empty stomach and no gifts. Nothing. And, I'm going to read from the Bible right here. 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 17. It says, "But know this, in the last days, critical times hard to deal with will be here. For men will be lovers of themselves." That's the politicians. They don't love the people out there that they're supposed to represent, the people that elected them into office. They're lovers of themselves. For men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money. Boy, doesn't that fit the bill for what they are, what they are. It says that they're boastful, they're haughty. It says they're blasphemers. And then it goes on to say, disobedient to parents, unthankful, disloyal, having no natural affection. This is describing the world leaders and the political structure to a T. Not open to any agreement. Does that fit them? They can't even come to any bipartisan agreement on anything. It says they're slanderers, without self-control, fierce, without love of goodness, betrayers, headstrong, puffed up with pride. Isn't that them? Lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having an appearance of godliness, but proving false to its power. It says, from these turn away. So, what we're looking at here is nothing less than thousands of children across America going hungry. And let that sink into your head. That if something's not done, now what are they doing? They got this stupid bill they put through. Okay? Where they're going to give people $600. $600. They got a table covered with bills, right? Now, what about this bill? From what I understand, this bill had 6,000 pages long. And they're trying to sneak a bunch of boondoggles in there, in the 6,000 pages. They give the representatives out there who are going to sign the bill 6 hours to read 6,000 pages. To sign it. How on earth can they know what's in it if it's got 6,000 pages in 6 hours. How can they read that? How can they know what they're signing? Well, the answer is unless they're a computer, unless they're a supercomputer, I don't know how they're going to be able to read 6,000 pages of this bill. And you know what? Some of the stuff that's in there, from what I understand, well, they're going to be sending money to all these other countries all over the place. Millions of dollars to like off into the Middle East and into places around the world. They're going to be sending millions and millions and millions of dollars. Meanwhile, they're going to let kids in America starve. $600. That's it. So the president, he got a hold of this and he says, "Okay, that's it. I want it. I want it changed. I don't like this." I can't remember exactly what he said, but he's hesitating on signing it off. They had 6 months, for crying out loud, to get something done. You know what they did? Went on vacation. I think they went on vacation twice. And you know where these rich mucky mucks go? They go to places like Hawaii, They go to places like Bermuda. They go to places like where they can kick back and they get some servant to come bring them their drinks, and drinks are on the house, and they can just sit back in their big chair and kick their feet up, go out and play. They've been playing this whole time while you guys have all been suffering. You know, kind of what it reminds me of? Going back into history, if we go back to before the French Revolution, they said to "What are the people going to eat?" They said, "What are the people going to eat?" And she was sitting there. She said, "Well, let them eat cake. Let them eat cake. They don't care about you." It's sick, but this is the way that they are. They really don't care about the people. And what's your personal situations out there? I've been just thinking and mulling it over in my mind right now, that there's no record of this injustice that's being done. There's no record. Really, what everyone should be doing out there is everybody now has got a phone, even though your job's been stripped away from you. Back when you had a job a few months ago, or 6 months ago, or whatever, you had enough money and everybody had a phone. You got a phone, you know what? You got a video recorder on that phone. If you got bad circumstances this Christmas, you can make a little record real quick and real easy on that phone just by hitting the video record button and showing the situation that you're going through. You can make a record. It's easy to do. Make a little record for what it looks like for you and your family, to make a record of it, of the injustice they're doing, because it goes beyond being not fair. They can print as much money as they want, and they're printing it for themselves. They're buying up everything. You know what mortgage-backed securities are, guys? It's your houses. They're buying them right out from underneath you. And they're waiting until the economy collapses. They're running their hands together. They're rubbing their hands together, and there's dollar signs in their eyes, just like McDuck Scrooge, whatever. They want it all. They got an unlimited printing press, and they're going to buy it all. They're going to buy all the gold. They're going to buy all the Bitcoin. They're going to buy everything else. Then bring the system down, and then they're going to buy everything you got, too. What we got is we got a criminal enterprise running the world. And it's more than criminal what they're doing to all the people out there. And yeah, I'm frustrated. I am totally frustrated by the situation that's happening right now. But I don't see where, I mean, they got things like, they got in the search engines and everything, they can shove you to the back so that nobody can see videos and see what you say on here. If you say anything that they don't, that goes against what they want. And they want to strip us of everything. And, I mean, how long is this going to go on? Is this going to go on until we actually starve? I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do about this situation. And so I'm producing this video. I'm going to put it out there. And I just don't know what's going to happen into this New Year's, And I'm hoping for an economic recovery, but we're not going to get an economic recovery unless they loosen up the purse strings. Unless they start putting the money out there. Because money's what drives the world. And are they going to let everything completely collapse to the ground? And then what's going to happen? Okay, thank you guys for listening. Catch you guys in the next show. And somehow, I hope you're able to find a way to have a Merry Christmas. But this has caused such an issue with me. I don't know. I don't think my Christmas is very merry. It's probably not merry for a lot of you guys, too. Thank you for listening, and give me a thumbs up, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.